That was Neely Reynolds' song. Isn't it great? There is a song in all of us. And maybe today, in Texas, I'm looking at the sun is really shining. Maybe it's going to be hot, who knows? But today would be a good day to write a poem or draw a picture or write a story or something. Any day is good, but you know, right now you might just need to write something about how you're feeling, and man, oh man, once you write it, it really does change you. It's really remarkable. And so here we are, lots of friends. Did you notice my frothy coffee is in this Dr. Seuss cup? You know, I didn't know I had a collection of cups, but evidently people noticed I had a collection of cups, and so now I have a Dr. Seuss one, yeah? And here is the thing. The reason I chose it was because the author today, whose name is really, really easy to read. If you're just learning to read, you might be able to read this one. Todd Parr, the author and the artist today. Someone told him when he was a kid that he couldn't draw. What? Actually, he failed his art class. How do you fail art? I don't know how that happens. However, look at his art. And if people were looking for things that just looked like real people and real trees, how would Dr. Seuss be so incredible? Oops, sorry, Kermie. So I'm just going to say to you, before we start reading this book, which I quite love, it's okay to be different because, you know, I totally believe this one. It's okay to be different. I just have to say to you, as someone who lives with kids all of the time and kids who care and who believes anyone can draw or dance or sing, anyone, and so does the staff that I work with. I just think that's one of the worst things I've ever heard. But guess what? Not only can Todd draw, he's now written all kinds of books and is on television and won all kinds of awards. So anyway, made me very happy to read that someone who had said you can't turned around and did. So, are you guys ready for this? All right, I'm going to put Kermie, Elmo, I'm going to put Kermie right there. Yesterday, I noticed at the end he had fallen over, probably because of my elbow. Okay, this is It's Okay to Be Different by Todd Parr. And I quite love this book because it leaps off the shelf. Yesterday's book was soft pastels, and this one is like, wah! Which, you know, obviously I like that as well. Okay, so as we know, you want to turn inside the book because there could be like, you know, things hidden before you get to the pages. And here's what Todd does for us. Bam! Beautiful purple. Beautiful purple. And if you're from Fort Worth like I am, purple's a big color here because of the university here, TCU, and so it's a pretty big color. Oh, and then you go a little further and look how cool this is. There they are, obviously making a statement. It's okay to be different. If you even look around the room, obviously it's okay to be different. Look at all my friends. They're all really different. I particularly love this girl's dress. Do you like it? I love it so much with the polka dots. Just a sidebar, just saying. Oh, and this is cool because remember, before we start going into the story, always right here, there's always this page reserved for whoever wrote or whoever drew the pictures, which happens to be the same person. They always sort of send a message to us, and especially usually to somebody they love. This says to Megan, for believing in something different. Love, Todd. May have to call Todd. I believe he lives in California, and ask him, who is Megan? Wouldn't you love to know? And here's what I want you to see is not only was his art teacher wrong, look how many books are his. Words and photos. Yep, you can grow up and be an artist. I mean, he's a grown adult, and he does this for real. It's okay to be missing a tooth, or 2, or 3. Good heavens, look at that. Hey, Wyatt. I know Wyatt has 3 teeth that are loose currently. What if they all fall out within a week? Wow, then you'll have 3 missing teeth. So cool. And my friend Ada lost her 2 front teeth while we were all snuggled in. And I went to her front yard to say hi, you know, from a distance. There she was. 2 top teeth missing. She looked totally different. And my other friend, Gabriel, got braces. I mean, really. Teeth change you how you look. Yeah? But it is okay to be missing a tooth because you do look different and it's really cool. It's okay to need some help. Look at this quite smart dog. Look at that dog. What do you think is happening? I've known dogs like this. Now, maybe the dog is helping by just being a friend. But I think when I look at it, this is what they call a service dog, which is one of your best friends ever. Because if you need help seeing across the street, or if you just need a buddy with you, it's really cool that dogs can be not only your best friend, but your bestie to make you feel safe, to help you feel safe, to help you feel certain. It's okay to have a different nose. Oh my, for heaven's sakes. An elephant without its nose, without its trunk, would not be an elephant. I don't know anybody who's ever said that's too long a trunk. I mean, that's what an elephant is, right? How about your family? My family, the Fullers, before I became a Joan, before I got married, that whole side of the family, half of them had quite prominent noses. The others had little tiny noses, all in one family. What do you think I got? You can send me a message. It's okay to be a different color. Well, for heaven's sakes. Wouldn't it be the most boring world if everybody was the same color? Oh my, how boring. Yeah, it's okay to be a different color. It's okay to have no hair. Yeah. You know who made it quite fashionable was my friend Aaron Rivera, who was at the hospital and he was getting better as he went to the hospital. But as he went to the hospital, he went from lots of hair to no hair, and it was quite remarkable. Quite remarkable. He made it look good, right? It's okay to have no hair. It's okay to have big ears. Yeah. What would a jackrabbit be without their long ears? In Texas and West Texas, we have these rabbits, jackrabbits, that have really, really tall ears. Really tall ears. That's what makes them jackrabbits. It's okay to have big ears. It's okay to have wheels. It's okay to have wheels. One whole summer I had wheels. I don't have wheels all the time, but at least for a whole summer I got to have wheels. And it was pretty cool. Everybody rolled me around. Going down hills was exciting. Luckily I had 3 sisters to keep me from like taking off too fast. It's okay to have wheels. It's okay to be small, medium, large, and extra large. Small, well, of course, where would we be without little tiny people? You know, my friend Vanessa Rohr, who's a grown adult, is one of the tiniest people I know, and she is so cool. And then, you know, there are people who are medium and large and extra large. Wow. Ignacio, my friend Ignacio, I think he's maybe 6'7". I mean, he's really cool, really awesomely tall. And his wife is really small. And they love each other. Whoa. Not only is it okay to be small and extra large, I mean, Zwilma and Ignacio got married. So obviously, doesn't keep you from loving someone. It's okay to wear glasses. Those are some pretty cool glasses. Oh, I love them. It's okay to wear glasses. It's okay to talk about your feelings. Ooh, and when I look at this lion, which I'll hold it up closer, sometimes this lion, this cat, looks like a lion is purring, and sometimes the lion is and sometimes the lion is roaring. All of those things, all in one person, all in one day quite often. And it's kind of surprising right now where we're all like snuggled in, sheltered in. It's really weird how sometimes you're purring and suddenly you're not. Suddenly you're like, arr, you know. It can happen quickly. It's okay to talk about your feelings. It does help when you're, to have somebody to say, I'm really, you know. So it is okay to talk about how you're feeling. It's okay to eat, I love this one, to eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub. I'm one of those people who firmly believe, you know, bathtub time is great. Macaroni and cheese, haven't tried that. I love having like a bedtime snack. My favorite is Cheerios with milk, which is kind of tricky. You have to be careful. Oh, I don't know. Wyatt and Graham, if you're watching, we should try this. The next time you spend the night, let's do this. Promise. It's okay to say no to bad things. What might happen to these two cute little fish if they take a bite of that hook? Out of the water they go. So, you know, sometimes you absolutely need your friend to look at you and say, don't do that, that's bad. And it's okay to say no. Whoop, not going up out of the water today. Look at their eyeballs. Something scary. Something that should not happen. It's okay to come from a different place. Oh. That's what that says. What's so cool about coming from a different place is you also have your own language. And then what is great is learning to share words and languages. Yeah. My friends, the Fetterspiels, speak all kinds of languages. My friend Catherine speaks all kinds of languages. It's okay to be embarrassed. So look at this. This has happened to me. If you live long enough, this probably might happen. What's going on? Oh dear, toilet paper stuck to her shoe. You kind of have to embrace it when silly stuff happens like that. It's like, oh well, there you go, because it makes everybody else feel better when you go, yep, that happened to me. One time, I totally missed a chair. I stepped off the stage and there were 500 people and I sat down and I missed the seat. So it's okay to be embarrassed. Everybody else feels better if you're okay with it too. It's okay to come in last. There's this turtle. You know the story of the tortoise and the hare, right? And if you don't, someone should tell you it. Slow and steady. Slow and steady is exactly what we depend upon. Just take your time. You don't have to finish first. Slowly going back to normal is what we're all taking our time about, right? Whatever normal used to be, just slowly getting back to it. It's okay to dance by yourself. I do this often. In fact, every day when I do relaxation, there's this great music at the end and I just stick around and dance. I am all by myself except for my cameraman, Dexter. And I just dance because, you know, feels good. I always feel better. You should absolutely dance by yourself. Don't wait for a group. You can have your own party. It's okay to have a pet worm. Really cool. By now, at this time of year, there's worms out there. You could have a pet one. It's okay to have a pet worm. Check with your mom or dad and see where the pet should stay. It's okay to be proud of yourself. You know, sometimes when you really finish something that you feel great about, or just something good happens in a day, it's okay to feel good about it. You don't have to hide it. Other people will want to shout out and be excited for you too. So it's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to have different moms. It's okay to have different dads. Yeah, families, every family looks a bit different, doesn't it? Every family, some families, 2 dads, some families, you have several grandparents. So if you have 2 dads and 2 moms, think how many grandparents you can have. That part would be awesome. But everybody's family looks different. It's okay to be adopted. Yeah, it's okay to be adopted. My friend, Pam Adair, and some of you know Pam, has 2 children. They are stunningly wonderful and beautiful. And they would tell you it's wonderful to be adopted when you get to have somebody like Pam Adair as your mom and Mike Adair as your dad. It's okay to be adopted. It's okay to have an invisible friend. That would be perfectly fine. And don't let anyone tell you that there is no such thing. There absolutely are invisible friends. It's okay to do something nice for someone. Ooh. What do you think? Is that the last slice of pizza? What is that? What do you think it is? It's okay to do something nice for someone. These are obviously Todd's list of all the things he loves about people's differences. Oh, it's okay to lose your mittens. Oh my, my, my. Thank heaven it's okay, because I lose my gloves all of the time. I put them in my lap, I step out of my car, they go into the ground. I have more gloves than mittens, but I'm always losing my gloves. And it's okay to get mad. Whoa, daddy-o, look what happens when this skunk gets mad or scared. It's also okay to get scared. Yep. One time a skunk got mad or scared, I don't know which, right outside my bedroom window. Whew. This doesn't smell so great. It's okay to do something nice for yourself. Please do something nice for yourself. Look how many scoops of ice cream. Sometimes you just need to treat yourself. It's okay to help a squirrel collect nuts. We have so many squirrels in our front yard and so many pecans. And so all through the early spring, the squirrels are grabbing them and burying them. And woo, lots and lots of pecans, lots and lots of squirrels just outside my door. So collect nuts. One time I collected the nuts. I'm serious. And I put a basket of pecans on my front porch. And when I came out the next morning, the squirrels had had a party. They didn't go hide them or put them in their houses. They just had a party on the front porch. I am not kidding. There were shells all over the porch. Oh, it was a party mess. It's okay. It's okay to have different kinds of friends. All right, look at these friends. Isn't that awesome? Friends of all different kinds. I mean, really, there are people who look exactly alike, twins, or a lot of times brothers and sisters look alike. But for your friends, not only is it okay, it's really important to have different kinds of friends. It's okay to make a wish. Yeah, to make a wish. Yeah, absolutely. This looks just like the thing my dog Daisy would be wishing for every night at about 7:30 after dinner. It's okay to be different. You're special and important just because of being who you are. Love, Todd. So I'm thinking this is how Todd sees himself if he were a dog. It's great to be different. It's super to be different. Okay, and then we turn the page. Beautiful purple. And then we go to the back. What's on the back? Oh, yeah. Oh, my. He picked maybe some of his favorite things from his own book. It's okay to be adopted. It's okay to have wheels. It's okay to have big ears. It's okay to be different. Look right down here at all these little tiny creatures at the very bottom. You see them? Okay, so before we leave, I have to say, look around this room. Look around this room. Here's all of the wild things. None of them looks like the other. They all have different hair. This is quite coiffed hair, and this is crazy hair. Really, these monsters. And then look who comes to visit them. This guy. Are you surprised? They thought he was going to be fun. He doesn't look like them at all, but they had a blast, and then they were really sad when he left. These guys don't look alike. Look at this hippopotamus. Ever seen a hippopotamus that looks like this? No, because this belongs to Catherine Record Horn. Of course, she had a hippopotamus that looked like this. Looks like no other, and she let me bring him home. Looks different than most people. And Nancy Payton, I know you know this because you love kids who all look a bit different. Look at these friends. Do you know who this is? This is Kanga. This is Roo. They're from Australia. And then look at the friends. Tigger and Pooh and Eeyore never was a group so different. And remember Piglet, he's tiny. And these are all bestie friends. And look at this guy. A two-headed snake. He lives in my house. Really? Different? Yeah, different. Awesome. And these two guys who come every single day to story time. Bestie Muppet friends. Besties. And look. Oh my gosh, they don't look alike at all. So here is the thing. When I discovered Todd's book sitting on my bookshelf, because it's been there a long time, since I think 2001. That's what it says on the inside. Since I re-looked at this, I just couldn't think of a better book than this to remind us all that being different is exactly what we need to be. Exactly what we need to be. And so, as we all snuggle in for, whatever the weeks will be, Sydney Roy, you're home in Texas. That makes me happy. And Nancy Payton, my cousin, who's not very far from me, and I know snuggled in with her kids as well. And Dexter Jung is also saying to me, Stacy Shrunk, are you here today? That would be great. And Teresa, I love when you show up to story time. And Linda Johnson, Jay Johnson's mom, you came to visit. I don't know who's at your house while you're snuggled in, but whoever it is, I'm glad that you're here. And Dan and Pam, and of course Shane. Someday you're going to meet Shane. He's our PA. And so Dexter's doing a good job, Shane, running sound for you while you're not here. So from Kids Who Care, I'm Deborah Jung, and I hope maybe this summer you might come visit us, even if it's virtually, because we're planning something for July, a show called Look Up. And as we leave, you're going to hear my friend who played the Little Mermaid, Marissa Sykes, sing the opening song of Look Up. And, we don't know if we're going to be in our home, the theater, with you, or if we're going to be Zooming you. I don't know what, but July's coming, and we hope we're with you. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Contrails in the sky, planes on which I'd like to